Hello, and welcome back to another episode of me talking about stuff that is personally nostalgic to me. In this episode, I will be indulging in a soliloquy of um, talking about the year 2019 and what that year meant to me and possibly you. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to start these videos, but yeah, 2019 2019 was a it was sort of a weird year. I'll always remember it as like the year of the Minecraft renaissance is what I like to call it. Because in 2019, Fortnite had been around for about a year, and it gained a bunch of popularity. It had gained a bunch of popularity by that time, and more kids started to play it as a result. And as more and more kids started dirtying the demographic, everyone started to get fed up with Fortnite, just like happened with Minecraft back in 2014 when Minecraft started gaining popularity and kids started playing it, and then people started looking down on Minecraft because somehow we've all agreed that there's nothing more annoying than children indulging in the things that we grown-up man-children are enjoying. And with a new cringy generation of kids playing Fortnite and the cringy generation of kids that played Minecraft, now all grown up, meme culture started to gain nostalgia for Minecraft, basically piggybacking on the newfound hate for Fortnite. Basically, I don't know if you remember, but there were like these memes about how kids these days will never know the OG perfect and incredible video game that is Minecraft, and only play stupid dumbass Fortnite nowadays. It's actually the same as how 90s kids kind of treated us, which infuriated us so badly because I did watch Dragon Ball and I did watch Goku become a Super Saiyan the first time, and you get the point. Okay. In any case, even though the movement of love for Minecraft was sort of inspired by a bitterness towards the new generation, it was mostly inspired by the sweetness of our loving memories of the game. See what I did there? It's a bittersweet neck. The Minecraft Renaissance, it's a stupid term, but I like using it. So the Minecraft Renaissance was I think brought to life and enlightened by a pure form of nostalgia, to like the nostalgia to those warm summer nights where you'd secretly take your PC upstairs and play under the covers until midnight, because back then that was a late hour for you to stay up until. And the memes were kind of being ironic about Minecraft, but at the same time we were signaling to each other that we actually did still have a unanimous love for the game that will probably always be there because it's such a big part of us and such a big part of our childhood. And I think a huge part, and I really don't like saying this because I'm not a huge fan of the guy anymore, but I think a huge part of this is attributable to Jay Schlatt. I don't like saying that because I think he's become very lazy, but yeah, he used to be very cool, I think, personally. Of course, different opinions, whatever. But yeah, in a time when Jay Schlatt, Mr. Jebediah Schlatt, wasn't one of the most popular YouTube and Twitch creators, in a time before he only resorted to doing podcasts and TikTok reaction live streams, he was an actual respectable creator that dared being vulnerable, and that's something you don't really see often. Now everything is just painted with a coat of irony and self-awareness, but like self-awareness that deflects any blame and whatever. Yeah, but yeah, and get this. In a time long ago, Jay Schlatt actually posted on his main channel. I know, it's insane. Okay, I'll stop dogging on him. But yeah, a year prior to the, big Minecraft renaissance, when people started loving the game again, a year prior, on May 6th, May 6th of 2018, Jay Schlatt posted a video that you might have seen or heard of, a tribute to Minecraft. And that video summed up all of our nostalgic feelings for the game beautifully. And now I watched this video pretty soon as it after it came out, because I'd been subscribed to Jay Schlatt ever since the Elon Are You OK video, which is even more popular, or at least back then went even more viral. I think it has like 20 million something views. But yeah, back then Jay Schlatt actually had about the same amount of subscribers as I do now, which is not a lot. And I saw the popularity of this tribute to Minecraft video grow exponentially. It was insane. Because it kept popping into my recommendation feed, and it grew from a couple thousand views to a couple 10,000 views to a couple 100,000 views to a couple million views. And if PewDiePie's Minecraft Let's Play, like, really sparked the fire that caused the renewed popularity for the game Minecraft, I think that Jay Schlatt's video was the thing that really awakened that latent love for it, that first little push. That was that first little push. But Jay Schlatt didn't just aid the Minecraft renaissance with that video alone. Now, in 2019, Call Me Carson, I know, eyebrows getting raised, started a Minecraft server called SMP Live, starring a bunch of small YouTubers that had been collaborating for a while, including Schlatt. And, I know, I'm fully aware, there have been some developments after, ever since then. And I don't intend to ignore those in the present. Not at all. However, at a time, back then, at a time before all of that, I found this one of the best things to ever grace the internet. Because as the server gained popularity, real, like, OG, old school Minecraft YouTubers started to join. And seeing these new up-and-coming Gen Z Minecraft YouTubers interact with, like, the millennial old guard of the YouTube Minecraft scene, it was absolute bliss. Like, these new guys who grew up watching these Minecraft legends and poking fun at them now, while still cherishing them and, like, respecting them in a weird kind of way. I'll never forget how everyone on the server jokingly flipped out when Captain Sparkle said, "Aw man," in the face of a creeper. Like, it's so stupid. I know it's incredibly stupid, but it was just like the past and present YouTube scene colliding. Like, these dudes that, again, they grew up watching all those old Minecraft, the Minecraft parodies and like the Minecraft Hunger Games and Let's Plays and whatever. Like, just like me, watched all that stuff and are now of the age where they're just chilling with the people that laid the foundation upon which the Minecraft scene is walking. Like, I know maybe I'm over dramatizing it, I know, but there's something just there's something just so magical about Crinius and Altrive asking Captain Sparkles whether he could beat the 21 Kid in a fist fight while building the entirety of the Fallen Kingdom castle block by block. That's there's something so special about that. And like that's not even mentioning the jumble of like random other figures that were just on this server, like Junkie Janker, who was back then just known as the kid who did the voice of Gumball in the Amazing World of Gumball. Voiceover Pete, who was popping off back then. Uh, the fucking dude who did It's Wednesday, My Dudes, like that Vine. So many like weird, like people you'd seen somewhere were just on here. It was special. Also, like this server like was at the epicenter of meme culture. Like the amount of memes I saw there before seeing them anywhere else, like months later, insane. I The first time I ever saw the Joe Mama meme was on that server. Like, and I know it's like a playground stupid thing, but I like saw the a dude ask, "Hey, have you heard of Joe?" And then someone genuinely ask, and this is surreal to me now, but genuinely ask Joe who. That is mind blowing to me, and that was on the server. So yeah, it was something. It was different times, I guess, but yeah, it was something special. I love this server so much. I remember the moment my finals were over, I'd get up at 4 a.m. to catch Jay Schlatt's live streams because of time zones and whatever. It had been forever ago that I felt this much enjoyment out of Minecraft, but like it wasn't just because I thought it was funny. It was nostalgia, and even now I go back to those old videos of SMP Live to the like out of nostalgia to the nostalgia I then felt.
Can you explain to me what a minion boar is? Because I just.
Of course, the 2019 Minecraft uh, hype, I guess, didn't end at SMP Live. There was one more big Minecraft themed event that the summer of 2019 had to offer, and that was Minecraft Mondays. I don't know how many people actually remember Minecraft Mondays. I also think that's sort of transformed. It's not. I think it's Minecraft Championships or something like that. But for the people that don't know, Minecraft Mondays were like the most like insane cast of streamers and YouTubers all put together to play Minecraft minigames, which started off just being Hunger Games, but then later on they added whatever. And the list of participants, you would not believe like the combination of people that were put together. Like most of them you would probably expect were like SMP Live members, old school Minecraft YouTubers. But then there was like Ninja and Mr. Beast and Grande and like all these other random. What? How are these people in the what? It was so, and then eventually later, PewDiePie and James Charles joined, and the entire thing was hosted by Keemstar. It was so, it was so absurd, and like, of course, who else to consistently dominate the entire tournament than the man, the myth, the legend, the Saint Pig, Technoblade. It was such a chaotic clusterfuck of absurdism, that tournament. Like it was, and all these random creators that didn't fit together, but at the same time really did fit together. all them thrown together in a tournament caused for some of the weirdest, most absurd, funniest moments I've ever seen on in live streams, and also like a bunch of huge memes. But yeah, whatever. Um, it was like the first time that I ever felt the or well, felt it again, that the internet was a united single community. Like we were all tied together, all these different creators from all these different corners. Suddenly we're all doing the same thing again, like just the internet in one place. And you know, seeing the latest YouTube rewinds back then, I thought we'd lost that, but you know, it was like a glimmer of hope, of course, that faded incredibly fast. But yeah, we didn't lose it. We just need a bunch of people to come together. And you know, now there's a new new guard, I guess. That being Dream and Wilbur Soot and Tommy Innit and Quackity and whoever. I don't know all the names. Like George Not Found. I don't whatever. And you know, they're more kind of oriented towards a younger audience, I think. And you know, that's fine. But I think that as a result, Minecraft is gonna fall into decay again. I think, especially since like the last couple technical stuff that's happened to Minecraft is also not very liked. Like the uh like the Java and Microsoft thing. Yeah, I think Minecraft is gonna go down a downward slope for the coming years again. But I do think that it is gonna come back again out of a nostalgia that these kids who are being cringy around it now, they're gonna grow up, and then they're gonna be nostalgic for the time that Minecraft wasn't hated and they were enjoying it innocently, and then we're gonna all rejoice in it again. I wrote this thing once. It's so fucking pretentious, which is why I never made the video. But it's like the meaning of Minecraft. I titled it, and it's like I'm talking about how I think Minecraft will just keep coming back like that for eternity, because it is like such a big part of all of us, and it is like such a, to anyone that's played the game, it is like an inherent part of our childhood and our experience of life. Yeah, I don't want to be too pretentious about it, but I want to say this: we'll never forget Minecraft, because it is that magical. Yeah. Another reason why I want to go back to 2019, you ask? Great question. Um, besides all the um effects of the impending doom of climate change being 3 years further off, 2019 was the year that I discovered lo-fi rap. Yeah, I know. A year after discovering the lo-fi genre, I realized that people were actually writing lyrics to these beats. And yeah, I don't know what I can what I want to say about this, since I already made a video about this, as you may or may not know. Um, yeah, I don't know. It also just really, it feels really personal, to me. So I don't know. Well, actually, that hasn't stopped me talking to you like any time before, so I might as well. Um, yeah, when I discovered these songs, I was I was in pretty deep, as you might say. I don't even know if that's something people say, but I couldn't really see a light at the end of the tunnel. I was down bad. I don't know why I'm making jokes about this. I was actually pretty sad. Um, and discovering these songs, hearing the things these guys had to say, it made me feel a bit less alone. When I first heard Atlas, his letter to my freshman self, I considered that a letter to myself, even though I was in junior year, I wasn't in freshman year, but um, and the stuff that Samsa wrote down, man, he changed my view of what music and poetry can be. The things I feel when listening to Haunt Me or Anthropocene, like, bruh, this man was just on another level. And yeah, Love Sad Kid is great too. Uh, just gotta name him as well. Um, yeah. Also, like, the fact that Samsa wrote so many great things and then just dipped. He's just gone from the internet. It like locks those memories of him back in the past. Like there's you can only look back at him like he's not presently doing anything. I think that's sort of beautiful. So yeah. And just like the lo-fi songs, whenever I listen to those lo-fi rap songs, uh, it brings back memories from then when I'd used to listen to them on repeat. The stupid but funny high school memories that I remember when listening to some of these songs. And that's just memories of being on the playgrounds and having earbuds in, or just like having my earbuds hid beneath my hoodie as I would listen to them in class. The summer of 2019 was the last summer I spent in between 2 years of high school. And when I think about it, actually 2019 is actually the last year I spent in high school, as you know in 2020 something happened that you may or may not know about that cut my senior year experience a bit short. um in that summer of 2019, something changed in my life, and ever since then my life has taken a different course, and 2020 didn't help me keeping a steady course. So by the time I arrived in 2021, I was as lost as can be. When you're in high school, you just want to get out. You want nothing rather than to just get out. But you don't fully appreciate the moments in between classes. At least I didn't. So many moments that you one day look back at and think, high school wasn't that bad. I used to like, back when I was on TikTok, but I used to make these stupid, like, silly TikToks in school, and back then I didn't think anything of it. But now I don't care about any of my other TikToks. I just look back at those and I think, man, I want to go back. And I know it's so stupid, but back then I used to look at the clock and hope it would make the time pass faster, which of course it worked the other way around, but what I didn't realize is that the linearity of high school is actually a blessing in disguise. It's actually so nice. Just, you're all striving together towards a clear goal. Like you've got a path paved for you. Like, you don't have to think about it. You've got a clear goal that you're all just marching steadily towards together. And it's such a clear goal, actually, that you can see right through it, as I did. For 6 years long, 6 years. We don't have middle school here. It's all just one thing. It's like one package. For 6 years, you're just going straight with no confusion or anything. You're just I mean, there's confusion about other stuff, but like, I would die to be in high school. I would die to be in high school right now. Like I've got my body figured out and stuff now. Like that's all well and done. Like I just need coherency in my life. I just need stability. Because when I arrived, just like everybody else, at that goal that you were steadily marching towards and for 6 years, I was marching thoughtlessly, but when I arrived, everyone just scattered. You know, everyone had planned out where they wanted to go next. I'm just wandering around aimlessly. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I feel like I've not done anything ever since I left high school. Like why is there not like a handbook for this? Maybe I did. They just didn't give it to me. But yeah, I'm 2 years in. I've I've tried like paving my own path. It's what I was trying to do back in high school, and you know, get out of that universal path. But it's hard, and maybe it doesn't work for me. I wanted to get off that universal path. You know, I want to be free of it all. But now I'm free, and I didn't know that freedom came with so many drawbacks. I miss high school, and I never thought I'd say that. I miss 2019. Even though I was wearing the ugliest braces back then.
If he punched the 21 kid, he would just like keep his balance and he would like reciprocate back and it would just knock into him.
I have no idea.
An immovable object. What are your thoughts? Kara,
Nice.
could you beat the 21 kid in a fight?
Nah, no way.
That's what I thought.
She's too
Oh,
nice.
know your place.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Your place in the power scale.
Is it because she's a woman, Ryan?
Yeah.
No,
That's
she
fucked up,
just
Ryan.
said
What the
no
heck?
one
Sorry,
can
I
no one can beat
didn't
him up.
mean to-
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh,
That's-
you.
Could you beat him, Ultra?
What can I say? The 21 kid?
Yeah, could you kill him?
Do you know how fast he can run?
Kill him. Okay, so can you explain to me what a minion vor is? Because I just